Daddy. Oh, wow. I thought it was gonna shatter the... Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, he looks so cool. I love all types of dragons. Except bad dragons. If you know, you know. Oh, it's like Shenron over here. But water. So, do you speak common tongue?
Jinhsi, it has been quite some time.
Oh, wait, is it female? Or maybe it's genderless, or maybe it's both male and female. But wasn't there like another god that spoke in male and female tone? Oh, it's Destiny 2.
And greetings, Lord Arbiter.
Lord?
Or should one address you as Rover now?
God damn, we got the honorifics.
Your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle?
Yeah, it's like it gets so shaky. We're here now. We gotta do shit.
The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
Arbiter, so we're like a judge? What do you mean by arbiter? What should I do?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinhsi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I like how the tone shift between it talking to Rover and it talking to Jinhsi.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time.
What?
Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myanlong Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom.
Damn, who dealt with such a serious blow? Oh yeah, it was back to this, right? When they did the Naruto clone jutsu with the time machine thingy at Overdrive.
Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxitus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Myanlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life.
If you die, what will happen to Jinzo? What do you mean? We have Jinhsi right here. That's why he raised her.
Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow.
What will happen then to them? They'll die.
Shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death.
Essentially, they'll be put in an infinite Tsukuyomi.
And endless battles persist.
If Madara was here, he'll be proud.
Sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time.
Oh, in order to stop it, we have to make Jinhsi stronger and kill you.
It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life.
God damn, you are such a cool dragon.
In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Wanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
I mean, if Jinhsi gets strong enough, because Jui did prophesize that she will have a stronger power if both their abilities collide, making the other one stronger. Wouldn't she be able to take on the mantle of Jui and maintain time in Jinzhou? Or at least return the time to its normal form?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me.
I see.
But I cannot do as you say.
That's why I said. Because it was kind of saying like, hey, they will have to, like, to make her power stronger. But I was at the beginning when she told me that during the Scar moment, I was like, I feel like Jui set her up to become its replacement, kind of like Zhongli, except Zhongli didn't do that really. Zhongli just kind of took a backseat and let them do everything, while Jui raised her, and everyone else at Mount Tiamat, whatever, raised her, taught her the basic skills to become like the governing magistrate. Because it's kind of like eventually they will have to conflict over the ideas of how to move forward. She will want to do it this way, and Jui might want to do it this other way. So then they'll have to clash over it. And in doing so, her powers could get stronger. It's a like, I don't know what the chance is, like 10, 90? 10 with the success rate, 90 with the fail rate?
A decade, a century. What if nobody
Internal
comes up with a
suffering
solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world?
You know, if Jinhsi said, if I don't, who will? She will do it all.
Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Exactly.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come.
Okay, Fearin, chill.
This method proves to be the most effective.
How long though? How long?
Stable.
What? A year? Months? Days? Decades? Millennia? Like, it could be forever. It'd be 200 years. No one might not even do it. Maybe some curious explorer would be like, oh, I wonder if that Forgotten City's still there. Maybe there's a way to save them. Like,
Magistrate Jinhsi, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold.
I feel like it's a risk there he's willing to take. We gotta fight this dragon. Where's that meme? Where's that meme where it's like, oh, you look at this thing. We gotta fight. We gotta fight it.
A destined battle between us. Is it true?
Hold on. Let me look up the meme. I feel like this is like that meme right now. When she gave me that look. Fight meme. Damn, I can't find the meme. Whatever. You all know what I mean.
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear.
I mean, I got it the moment I heard it, so. Alright, let's do this.
By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk.
Yes, but that's a risk Jinhsi's willing to take. And Jui cares because it does care about Jinhsi.
You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment.
I feel like if she gave her the line, isn't this what you raised me to do? Isn't this what you foresaw that I will have to do in the future? Jui would be proud.
Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
Oh man, I can understand the feeling of that. It's like, imagine you getting a paper cut constantly, like, and then it heals, and then you get a paper cut again. It kind of be like that, huh? And then you just have to watch it happen.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't
See?
that why
See?
you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
And people aren't wrong. The story at the beginning was extremely complex. It's like they smacking you in the face, but it gets lesser. It gets more. You understand it more as you progress through. I still say that was a bad choice, though. They should have did that later on, ease you in more.
Jinhsi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety.
There really no chance for her to live? What if I help her? I am here for a reason.
You're only here to witness.
Yeah.
Before the right time.
He's the arbiter, the judge. Fucking Halo. That's what arbiter means, right? To judge? Yeah.
But you are not compelled to remain idle.
Man, the music is great. I like the echo, the choir.
Augment Jinhsi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate to Jinhsi at the right moment.
I thought it was just respect with the honorifics, but command? What are we, like a pseudo demigod or something? Like how much precedent does our command have? Like, goddamn. Makes me even more curious about his past. Like for Aether and Yumin, like I'm curious, but it's never really brought up. Well, never mind. I lied. It does constantly. When you do story, it's like, oh, you guys were here before. Oh, don't you remember? But I feel like it's like, no, never mind. I take that back. They're about the same. I lied. Because I was thinking about, I was like, it's only through main story, but then again, it's like this, it's only main story. But then sometimes it's like, does this main story has any relevant to our thing? I feel like we're just here. No, it's the same, yeah. Both the Genshin main story and this story is kind of the same. Because we're also just here to help her with her city. It's like when we're there helping them with Zhongli's city and whatever he does, and or Raiden's political thing. Yeah, it's the same.
The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death, then we may still.
Oh man, with all this glass and water, it looks so good.
Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinhsi's fate will be sealed.
I'll do everything I can to keep Jinhsi safe. Even if I have to fight you, dragon. Look, that's a nice shot. So does it mean we're gonna be playing as Jinhsi fighting the dragon?
Died a long time ago.
Fucking Avatar.
But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech.
Exactly. Respect.
The weight of this decision?
Yeah, she does. She went through for what, 20 fucking years. That's why you raised her. You should know her by now. She's been holding on this burden for so long. So she knows the duty that comes with it.
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine.
Someone needs to get humble.
There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
Hey, that's why we're here. We ride together, we die together.
For our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything.
Let's
I
go.
Die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator.
Get humble, you dragon.
I will be your final winning move in this game.
She's so proud. Oh man, it's so proud.
You truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Don't worry, we got this. That was an awesome speech. I almost started tearing up. It made my eyes shaky. All right, let's do this.
Lord Arbiter, one is curious about
This time.
your choice this time.
But he made a choice before.
Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
That was a great moment. I like that moment much more better than the fight, than the prologue.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
See, that's her
From now on,
confidence.
You shall be known as Jinhsi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own.
That's why I was like, the dragon asked her, where's this all the confidence come from? I was like, you literally picked this girl, raised her, she was taught.
Darkness clings,
Of course.
but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light easily lit.
And she's not alone too. She has friend. Like I said, we ride together, we die together.
So
At this
brightly
point.
against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one Sonoro sphere. Magistrate Jinhsi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this Sonoro sphere.
If I open it, Jinhsi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle.
What kind of bitch would, like, I feel like that's like the slap in the face to Rover. It's like, only you can open this gate, so you can deny her not to go in. That's a bitch move. Rover would, well, my Rover would never do that. I know there would be some circumstances where like, oh man, I want you to live. No, I'm not gonna give you this choice. I'm gonna take this choice out of your hand. I'll make the choice for you. No, if this is what she's decided on, we should support her. Whether it comes to an end or a new beginning, it's the choice she makes. She wants to go forward with it.
The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up
We gotta
dying from
believe.
overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
We're fighting, Dragon. Jinhsi already made her choice and I agree with her. I believe in her. I will open entrance once you're ready.
I have been preparing for this moment. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflake.
I feel like that snowflake flew behind her hand and not on her hand, but okay.
But that's why I'm here. to ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature.
The sacrifice of a king. I'm just thinking of like Final Fantasy 15 when Noctis made the sacrifice to save his people and the world. It's great. I love that. Even though I feel like 90% she's not gonna die. If she did, I will. Wow.
A rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglong's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinhsi, as a citizen of Jinzhou, and as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a small rest for a bit, and then we'll continue.